Alrighty, hello everyone, and we're back to another round of torturing Utah at her well below minimum wage job. Don't honestly remember what I was doing last time, but looks like it's quote-unquote 4th of July, so we'll go with it. Okay, I wouldn't eat those, but I would hold on to them and just keep them in my hands, so I think it's a good design. No surprise she wants anything to do with star-shaped anything. No, but seriously, why are they blue? Look, I'm just saying, if you handed me a random blue piece of pasta, I would probably still eat it, because it's pasta, honestly, actually. I'm kind of concerned about how this is gonna turn out looking with the sauce and everything else on it, honestly. Alright, let's put the bread in. Alan's so early, he's so generous to me. Oh, he wants the questionable substance as well, that's good to know, I guess. Look, I guess if you see it there, you just gotta get it. Okay, well now they look horrifying, that's great. Not knowing anything that's going on in Pastaria was my best decision because every time I get a new ingredient, I'm scared. Yeah, I can go ahead with that. I'm gonna have a spoon incident at some point. I want to think of a good Fortnite-related joke for her, but it's never gonna happen. There's just no good puns. That I can think of. Mind you, I'm sure there's something. Let the bread through. I would have a faster reaction time to this if it weren't for the fact that I'm always like, was I supposed to use the spoon, or was I supposed to just go ahead? Alright, let's see. Good enough. One day I'll understand what I do wrong with them. It won't be today. Hello, Taylor. He sensed what I changed the thumbnail to, and he's gone, no, we can't have that. That needs to be away. Sorry, Taylor, you can only protect your roommate for so long. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, what do we do? Okay. Pasha. Don't know what I did? Don't really care. He still took it. But I should probably pay attention to whatever I did wrong for next time I get him. I just like put the wrong sauce or something. I honestly have no idea what was happening. I feel like Pastaria is the most unobservant I have ever been in a Papa Louie game, and I'm not joking. Something about it just makes my brain fall out. Which, I mean, on the bright side, it means when I play the other games, I will look exponentially more talented. So maybe this is actually a genius idea on my end, actually. Maybe I'm super smart. I'm glad you like that I have the clown nose still, but like I was never planning on taking it off, so it was always gonna be here. That's what I deserve. And it's what Utah deserves too, honestly. Trust me. I just will never understand what I'm supposed to do with the cheese to make it actually good. Maybe I should look at pictures. But I say that, and I also know wholeheartedly I will not remember to look at pictures. The second the stream is over, I will go look up something completely random stuff, and it will not be related to anything. I cannot take my own advice, ever. I feel like this is one of the popular games where I don't really look at the food and go, yeah, I kind of want to eat this. It's kind of like, oh, what have I just made? Oh no. Oh wait, Goblin, behave yourself. I don't know, this sauce just kind of looks like sludge. It's kind of scaring me. You know what's also scaring me is I can't remember to put bread in here ever. Alright, let's see. Ignoring whatever tragedy I had with Alan, because my brain is the tiniest thing on the planet. Pretty good. I guess I should fix the lobby. The freshness is probably pretty horrendous at this point. Or I could just not care. Yeah, this looks pretty disgusting. All of these posters are absolutely rotting, and I just don't want to play any of the minigames, because all the ones in this one are not good. Alright, let's go on. I kind of forgot he would be in this game already. Forgot how early he was. Chuck jump scare, Chuck jump scare. He's hiding from me. If he never shows up in the actual gameplay of this entire stream, I will probably laugh, and also, fair enough. But he's not at max, so he should show up. I don't know if the mechanic where they are less likely to show up if they're maxed out is even a thing in this game. I don't know when that was added in. I hope it's a thing by now, because otherwise I'm gonna have a really bad time because there's no coupons to make them come in, but we'll figure it out, I guess. She only came in third. She must not be as excited today. Alright, time for my disgusting blue noodles. They really look like something I would just want to grab. I don't think I would want to eat, necessarily. I have no idea what I'm about to do here. This is about to look really horrible. That's awful. And I'm pretty sure that's the intended way to do it. That's the worst part. I guess I'll play the easiest minigame that comes up just so I can get more stuff that isn't disgusting freshness. Or I could just buy it. I think I've gotten all the upgrades at this point. Question mark. Yeah, you better appreciate your ugly disaster that you ordered. There's just no fixing this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is like me trying to play a mobile bakeria all over again. Something horrible just happens every time I touch that game. Whatever, they can wait. See, Clover understands me. Put the focaccia through. I put it on the wrong one, but I guess it doesn't really matter. That is not the right sauce. Oh, I can change it. That's awesome. That is good to know, actually. Wish I had realized that sooner, but you know, that would require me to click on things. What are these stars even? I wasn't really paying attention when they got introduced. I just kind of was like, oh, it's a star. That's funny. What's bad about Bakeria? It's just very imprecise. It really feels like you're just kind of guessing where you're throwing things every time. And I don't know if that's just a skill issue or what, but I don't know. It just felt very weird every time I was playing it. Like, I didn't feel confident about what I was doing at all. Kasha again. Oh, that's gonna be bad points, because that was terrible. That's fine. Boop. Yeah, I'm not surprised considering the cheese missed like half of your pasta. Although I think you could just like move that with your hand a little, but whatever. I feel like a lot of problems that Papa Louie customers have could be solved if they just gently touched their food, like even a little bit. Like, it's not that hard. Alright, put this through. How's this going? Oh, good thing I looked. At least Akari knows what's up. Even if no one else does. That was not good. That was really bad, actually. This is also really- this whole thing is a disaster. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's more than enough time. I shouldn't say things are bad, because every time I do, they end up being one of the best rankings I get, and I'm like, I don't understand. Maybe I should just be throwing stuff on the plate without even caring. I'm never gonna understand how to do the cheese, though. That's just gonna be a constant, no matter how bad I try. Why are there 2 pieces of bread? I'm just doing things and then I'm not even remembering them. Why am I rocketeering the goo? Oh, I'm serving people stars now. That's interesting, I guess. I'm not playing Holiday Hunt. That is not the way I want to own posters. Knowing me, I would just get a million clothing. I should probably just buy posters. Do I even have upgrades? No. Okay. Awesome. I wish this just said the spaghetti and nothing else. I think I would make it 10 times better. As it is now, it's a very lame poster. Put this away. This away. You know what? Like, almost none of these are relevant. Whatever. If they don't love my poster layout, then I'm kicking them out of my restaurant. Simple as. Oh, that's terrible. Good. Just the way I like it. I should probably buy my furniture too, but I'll do that later. It's Kingsley. That is... I thought that the shaker was falling apart. I got really scared for a minute. Alan, why are you talking with Quinn? Oh, he looked offended by her. Alright, I gotta remember Kingsley is one of the ones that wants the short-cooked ones. I'm still kind of annoyed that I don't think there was a tutorial for that, but maybe there was and I'm just stupid. It's just as likely, honestly. I might have been so distracted by Chuck showing up, because I'm pretty sure he was the one that introduced that I just didn't process it. I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Hey, it's Rita. I saw some pretty cute fan art of her drawn as a bat earlier. Very cute. We're gonna run this through. This looks horrifying. Oh my god. It looks like the pasta has mold on it. And I know what blue cheese is. I really do. But it looks like the pasta has mold on it. I would not eat this. What is wrong with the people in this game? They're scaring me. Spoon. I wish I remembered what these stars were. This is why reading is important, kids. let's push it through. Someone else should come in before I can actually properly take it, though. Yep, knew it. I have an alarmingly good sense of when someone's coming in, and I don't know if that's because Popularity has mind broken me, or if I just have a good sense of time. It's probably both, simultaneously. I don't know why I put that so early. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually get docked points for how long I took on that. Disgusting cheese. I can't even see it on this one. That's not good visibility. Alright. I have definitely put these mushrooms too low, so I expect a bad score. Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, that was messed up. Sorry. Talk about your cute fan art and then I immediately mess up. Honestly, peak gaming. Ah, speak of someone who I saw some, art of to make her a pea shooter. Thank you, one of my good friends. Notice I'm not saying fan art because it was upsetting. Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and stir this one before I grab that off the thing. I think this is the first stream I've done where I've been awake, like, at all, in any capacity. And yet my gameplay is still terrible, so I guess I can't use that as an excuse anymore. My actual excuse is that all my favorites are pretty much in later games, so I'm not as checked in as I could be. I don't even care. It's not gonna burn that much, who cares? See, that wasn't so bad. That is not what I meant to do. Every so often I just grab it out, like that's gonna solve my problems. I always kind of forget Crystal exists until I see her. And it's not a knock on her design, I actually think her design's pretty charming, but I just... You know how there's some Pokemon where you see them and you're like, oh, right, that one exists, I like that one. But you don't remember them explicitly in your head? It's like that. So basically she's a Pokemon. I guess. I don't know, the sauce is just so much easier to do than the cheese. Something terrible happens every time I pick up the cheese. Which is kind of, like, accurate to real life for me, because I just cannot use salt shakers for the life of me. So I can't imagine how bad a cheese shaker would go. I wish I could just violently shake it, but you do get docked points for that. Because I'm not allowed to do anything fun. You think the cheese shaker gets clogged? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Actually, my salt shakers get clogged because I live somewhere humid, so... Which I know you can fix by putting little grains of rice in, but... Yeah, I don't know, I just never bother doing it. I like to suffer, I guess. I don't actually have an excuse for that one. I don't have any justification, I just don't do it. Me when the salt clump falls out in my hand and I go, huh, that was annoying. I can do Burgerzilla. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Maybe I can't do Burgerzilla. I didn't think it would be that hard. Let's try again. Wow, there's no mercy on the last difficulty, is there? I'm kind of scared of how the food is auto-correcting into the middle. Holy crap. Oh, but I got Spider. You know what? Burgerzilla, I trust you. You're a good game. Have I ever had the top fall off of a shaker while shaking it? No, I don't think I have, but I do know someone who had that happen while we were eating food at the cafeteria in high school. It was kind of really funny. Like, I know that's mean, but it was kind of really funny. I think it would be funny if Chuck just doesn't show up this entire time. He took one look at this thumbnail, was like, I'm not involved. I haven't had Marty and stuff appear either, so they've all wisely decided to hide from me. I get it. I would too. I can wait, whoever it is. Oh my god, it's Cooper and his cat, whose name I still didn't bother to look up because I'm stupid and I don't remember anything I say I'll look up. Chuck is out with Zach. Well, he can't be because Zach doesn't exist in this game. Zach had yet to be birthed by the creators, which is a horrible sentence and I will not say it that way again, sorry. That was not good. That was really bad. I don't know what it is with me and missing this entire section of pasta with the cheese. I must go a little bit too slow. Alright, let's see. How's this going? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know, I just think cheese is my enemy. I feel like a lot of my problems would be solved if the cheese wasn't in this game. It looks like penicillin? It's disgusting! I'm sorry, I would not eat that. Take me back to like Wingeria or something and then I'll just be like, I kinda wanna eat it, even though I don't even really like wings. I'll lie to myself and say I do just to justify it. I should probably just wait. Anything that requires 2 cheeses is even more evil. Because if you thought I was gonna get the first one right, you're sorely mistaken. How am I gonna get another one right on top of that? Cooper, take the food as fast as you can. Okay, get out of here. I need to collect this order. That is far more important than you probably. It's not. Never mind. I lied. You could have taken all the time in the world. I don't hate him, by the way. Don't hate him. I think they're on the same level. Which is to say I am completely neutral with them and think they're fine. There aren't really any characters I actively dislike other than my joke dislike of Taylor. I think. Unless there's someone I dislike so much I've just forgotten they exist. No, I don't need more Focaccia! Why am I like this? There's gonna be a character I see later today. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I should have mentioned them. I do not like them. But they're completely gone if there is one. Oh, egg sack lady. I don't like her too much. Get rid of this, please. Oh god, this is a whole train wreck. Wow, both Prudence and Cooper? That's kinda cute. I like when two characters from the same game show up. This needs to get out immediately. I cannot have this many tickets. Alright, who ordered the hair spaghetti? I'm speedrunning your order as fast as I can, so it's gonna look like garbage, sorry. Oh, sorry, Robbie. Nah, he doesn't care. Look, he should just be happy he has food after what happened to him. Get rid of this, please. Okay, this should be the closer. Okay, it is. Imagine it wasn't. That'd be really confusing. Alright, let's go. Every so often I'm like, I kinda wish I had the plushie of her, and then I'm like, but I don't even really care about her, so I think that's just me wanting something time limited, FOMO moment. Like, realistically, I did have the chance to buy both that and the Papa Louie one, and I was just kinda like, eh, both times. I suspect if they make another one, it would probably be Quinn, and I probably wouldn't really get that one either. They'll have to make one I like eventually. One day. I didn't even put the timer on, oh my god. They should just make like 6 plushies at once and have them all be my favorites specifically. Why? I don't know. I deserve it. Not really, but we can pretend. I seriously think his arms are on back. They are! His arms are on backwards. Oh my god, I wasn't hallucinating. They snap forwards when he moves. That's scary. I kind of want to move on from this holiday just so I can not have this weird blue pasta anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like legitimately blue pasta, but wouldn't I want the plushies to come out in waves? No, I want them now. That was the worst order I've ever done, but of course it's perfect because I don't understand the game's ranking system, I guess. Blue cheese, buddy. No way. That's not happening. I would not be Blue Cheese's friend. Do not slander me. Man, this is kind of hard on PC sometimes. I said that, like, immediately before the easiest level I've ever played. I should just learn to keep my mouth shut. Fantastic. That is a really cute shirt. I actually might switch her clothing to that. No surprise, I immediately see something pink and I go, ah yes, let me put it on my character. I kinda like the aesthetic of the Pastaria outfits. I think it's one of the best ones, honestly. It's not even like anything complex, but I think that's part of what helps it. It's just really charming. I don't like the bacon bits, they're too small. Oh shit. Oh no. This is so much easier on mobile, it's not even funny. Oh my god. Okay. Got really scared for a second there, but I didn't realize the requirement to pass was so low. I wonder what would happen if I turned my auto clicker on during this. Like, would the game just explode? Uh-oh. Having skill issue, having skill issue. I don't even want to talk about my inaccuracy right now. Oh no. Okay. Treats cooler. Kinda want that actually, that's pretty cute. This needs to go away. Shuffle some stuff around. I like treats cooler, I will keep it. And I will blockade people from seeing people getting stuff out of the treats cooler so people do not feel bad about their purchases. I am a genius. Does this actually matter in the game? No. Am I gonna do it anyway because I think it's kind of funny? Yeah. I don't have space for this one. I could probably rearrange it to make space, but I also don't care, so... Let me see how this looks. Where's the jacket? That's cute, we can leave it on. Kind of covers up and clashes with the colors, but who cares? I'm already wearing a clown nose, so it really doesn't get any worse. Hey, it's Maggie. Do we even have Mitch yet, speaking of? Background Grimmy. I wonder if this game would still give an achievement for some of the stuff that you can do in the mobile games where it actually shows the achievements. Probably. I can't imagine they're different. But since I can't check them, I kinda don't really care. My brain is just gonna go, yep, I have 100% completion when I get gold on every character because I can't see the achievements. So whatever. I'll just get 100% on Pastaria to go at some point, and I'll feel like I've succeeded. Never mind. I was gonna shake it, but no point. could actually move this over before I decide to switch to the screen. That would make sense. I don't know, it seems like you can just do whatever you want with the sauce. Maybe I should just do whatever I want with the cheese. It's really not picky with the sauce at all. I will say this cheese is a lot easier to make sense of than the other cheeses so far. He's gonna be here for baseball day every day. This is the most annoying one to lay out because it's like, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. Which is not what you really want in a game about going as fast as you can, but, I mean, if there weren't obstacles then I guess it would also be incredibly boring. Did I put focaccia? I did. Oh look, it's Marty! We actually got one of the, blonde collection. I gotta think of a name for them. Can't just call them the blonde collection, that's unhinged. I mean, whatever I would come up with would probably be worse, honestly, but... You know, I do have sixth sense for terrible names. Despite all the stuff on Boomer's thing, it's oddly easy, which I appreciate. We should keep more of those coming. Peggy jump scare. Let's see. I was really about to start that. My brain is melting. Maybe I lied about being awake. I don't think I'm actually ever awake 100%. Alan hasn't come back since I messed up his order, which honestly I respect the hustle. Why is this terrible? I'm getting like really scared someone's gonna come in with a green timer order and I'm not gonna notice because so many of them are orange compared to green. Okay, that's fine. The fact that I just constantly try to shove my hand in the boiling water instead of using the spoon, it's incredible. You're assuming this is not the only pasta place in town. Wrong. I have made it the only pasta place in town. You have to come here. What's that you tell me? You can make pasta at home? Wrong. I've taken it away. It's my pasta now. Alright, this looks despicable, but let's go. That's a monopoly? Yeah, that's the point. Who's gonna stop me? The cops come in to get food here too. Focaccia fan. I mean, yeah, I would probably eat focaccia right now, actually. Like, if you offered me a focaccia, I'd be like, okay, give me. Which sounds less enthusiastic than it would be. I would be extremely enthusiastic. I would eat that focaccia in like 5 seconds. Oh, hey, it's Kayla. And Shrimp. The Shrimp is not visiting my restaurant, mind you. Just Kayla. I'm really starting to think Chuck might not appear for this entire thing, which is extremely funny. I kinda hope he doesn't, just to keep the gag going, but I've said this, so he's probably gonna be the second customer now. Nope. Okay, it's not him. We can keep the gag going for at least a few more seconds. Good. Just as I like it. I'll put the focaccia in once it hits this notch. Okay, there we go. I keep accidentally dragging it onto the second one. I actually don't really want to do that. I prefer having it in the back. I don't know why. It's not like there's any change. They're both upgraded the exact same way, but you know, sometimes you're just stupid. Honestly, if you walked into a restaurant and you just saw the entire wall in the back was covered in breadstick posters, would you be scared? I think I'd be scared. I don't know, the shrimp look kinda scary in this game. But apparently they are perfect shrimp, regardless of how scary they are. As they should be. I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. There we go. I know if I leave 2 things there, I'm gonna sit there for like a solid minute like, oh god, which one was I supposed to send next? That was some speed moves right there. I was on fire. Not literally though. Despite all my skill issues in Papalui, I have yet to cause a fire. It'll happen one day, but hopefully not soon. I say that and immediately start burning something. I have impeccable timing, as always. Oh my god, it's Wendy. I feel like I haven't seen her in forever. She's only 3 stars, so honestly, I really haven't. Oops. It's crazy how some customers can just disappear for all eternity, even in the super early games where there weren't as many. And then you get the same person coming in day after day after day after day after day, and you're like, what is going on? I'm going too fast. I'm almost caught up. Oh look, it's Sue. I also feel like I haven't seen her in forever. I don't like how many things are on this order, actually. Go back. I don't want you in my restaurant today. Sorry, Sue. I don't like your order. It's scaring me. Did I put one through? I did. Closer should be next, so... Gotta pay attention for that. I don't know why, but I think if my cheese was just like this instead of a powder, I would be pretty unhappy, honestly. Closer can wait. Closer's not gonna explode in 5 seconds. It's JoJo, he might actually explode in 5 seconds. But, he'll be chill. That is a really weird order. Thank you, JoJo. Only the best from you. I didn't actually run the bread through for once, that's good. I really don't know how I'm gonna lay this out. I'm actually really scared. I think that it should let me put like multiple sauces on just to make it super disgusting. I don't know what I'm about to do, but it's not gonna be pretty. This is really bad. I legit have no idea what I was supposed to do there, but it probably wasn't that. It was definitely not that. We'll take it, we'll take it. The bad news is I have 0 common sense when it comes to laying stuff out, so I just make the worst mess humanly possible unless I'm specifically shown how to do it. I always like to tell the story of when I worked at a restaurant and for some reason I could not figure out how to transfer lettuce into another container intelligently. So, mind you, I had a glove on. I would literally grab the lettuce with my hand and just shove it into the other container. And then at some point, 6 months into the job, one of my coworkers goes, "Why don't you just dump that container into the other container?" And I was like, oh, yeah, that would make a lot more sense. So if you ever think I'm smart, no. Wrong. This one's really easy. I should probably do more of this one too. I say that, but I'm gonna eat shit. Probably. I like how this basically only exists to promote the new character, because there's literally no other reason that this would be a minigame. And it never was again. That meatball layout was kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie. That looked like a smiley face. Oh wow, that was an actual thing I was supposed to do. Cool. I probably should look at the list of achievements and then try to decipher which ones I don't have, but I feel like that shouldn't be a thing I have to do. I don't care enough to try and figure that out. Christmas. That's not Christmas. I meant to click flooring. Yeah, whatever. That can stay that way. It's disgusting looking. I honestly got kind of scared it was just never gonna load. Whatever, just run it through. It doesn't seem to care how long I take at this point. Nah, they can wait. How long is the anti-Chuck gag gonna keep going? 'Cause I miss him a little. I mean, it can never get worse than what Freezeria did to me, but it's fine. I'll pretend that didn't happen. I'll pretend to be surprised that Boomer is here again. I guess it's easy stars for her. Gosh, that's already done. I'm gonna have to check on the noodles after this. That isn't what I meant to do, but okay. Spoon incident. Really doesn't matter. It's pretty hard to mess up bad enough that you actually destroy your score as long as you're awake. I don't know. I don't know how bad that's gonna destroy that score though. I'm curious. Because that was really, really early for one and then kinda late for the other. Hey Rita, let me not destroy half of your order again, hopefully. Glad you still trust me, unlike Alan. Although I can understand why Alan would have trust issues with people. Maggie, why do you have to be so slow? I am destroying the score of this food. Like, it's burnt, I stirred it early, everything's wrong with it. Now it's covered in blood. I can't get much worse. Oh, look, it's Egg Sack. She hasn't been here this whole stream. Great. Just who I wanted. Why? Really almost completely messed that up. I have got to just control my urge to hit things with spoons. I don't know what it is. She took that pretty well, all things considered. I'll take it. I'll never really understand how people just, like, destroy the scores in their games not on purpose. Like, I get how you do it on purpose. But you do have to actively try pretty hard to destroy scores. You just have to let things snowball, I guess. I'm pretty good at not having them snowball, but I do tend to just totally destroy one person's order on occasion. This is terrible. I don't know what's happening. I keep reaching for the spoon. Chill. I don't need the spoon. The only time you get horrible scores is when you deliver the wrong order. I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes. I try really hard not to do that, but every so often I just have a moment. Something about Pastaria, though. Something about the spoons is just shutting down the entire rest of my brain, because I swear I do not mess up this much on any other game. Aside from the aforementioned Bakeria. I wonder if I would die if I tried to play two Papa Louie games at the same time. Probably. I wonder how hard you have to shake it so that noodles start falling out, because I know it's a thing that happens. I think one of the worst things that could happen is like Wingeria at the same time as another game. I think you would completely lose control of the plot immediately. Wingeria is not easy to have something else you're focusing on at the same time. I didn't even try to make that order look okay, but he still loved it. Maybe the secret really is just to not care. Does it actually affect your score if noodles fall out? Yes. It warns you not to do that. That's why I keep shaking it so gently, otherwise I'd just be throwing it everywhere. Alright, let's see how many of these I can mess up. Oh my god. Good start. That one was really slow. Also, that character was terrifying. I'm kind of obsessed with the RNG people. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, I might actually lose this time. Never mind. I lied. See, I'm talented. Just ignore all the times I miss, and I have a perfect score, honestly. Is that like Joy's evil twin? That ball was so slow, I almost just didn't even hit it, because I was just so entranced by how slow it was. I feel like they made this one easier on mobile, because I feel like this one's a little more picky with the hitboxes. I don't want more planter boxes. Stop giving me the flamingos. I already have one. Oh my god. That was super delayed. And I'm like, why do I lose Fortnite matches when my timing is off? Oh my god. This is what the clown nose is for, folks. Oh my god. I swear I can lock in. Alright, that's enough of Home Run Derby before I go crazy. Or fall asleep, because quite frankly, it is very boring. I can't even use the planter boxes because their freshness is so low. Why? Stop giving me them. Get out of here, planter box. I hate you. I should probably get more furniture, huh? I wonder if in this game they already danced to the jukebox or not. They better, or I'm gonna be sad inside. And the devs don't want that, right? I will retroactively make them go and change it if they don't. Neptune's Feast. What on earth is that? Excuse me? Hello? Oh my god, Wally, what? What lore for Wally am I missing out on? What? Am I crazy? What is this? What? What even is this holiday? What is this supposed to be based off of? You can tell I've never gotten far enough in Pastaria to see this before, because I'm genuinely bewildered. See, this is why I decided not to finish all the games before I started streaming them. Because it's way funnier when you get the weird holidays and you're like, excuse me? Okay, Wally's jamming to my music. I will not forgive them for their sins, but I will accept that the jukebox does actually work, as it deserves. But why is Wally dressed like that? You know, I really thought about shipping it all. Oh, the egg sack has a giant trident. I'm in danger. This is what I get for calling you an egg sack frequently. Please don't smite me. I'm okay. I'm chill, I promise. Don't hurt me. Maybe she'll use it to, like, pop open her hair. Man, things like that jump scare from Wally are what make these games so fun, honestly. I remember crawling my broken little body through all of Freezeria Deluxe, wondering why Chuck and Zach and pretty much every other character I like hates me. And then, the very end, finally, he showed up in a special outfit and I was so excited. You have no idea, it was crazy. Actually, I wasn't all that excited because it was like 2 AM and I was disintegrating, but inside I was excited. Internally, I was more thrilled than I've ever been. Probably. I kind of just threw that shrimp everywhere, but hey, as long as she likes it. At this point, I might as well rename this video to video ends when Chuck shows up, but like, I'm gonna look at the next customer, it's gonna be Chuck. It wasn't. It was Clover, though. Same first letter. Honestly, her with the giant trident, kinda peak. She deserves it. What is this? Okay. Okay, genuinely, who cares about how the toppings in your pasta are arranged? These people! That's why my scores are bad, because they hate me. I don't know how to make pasta beautiful because it's not necessary in real life, clearly. And those skills obviously transfer over, trust me. I feel like I haven't seen Connor in a long time. And I keep saying that about a lot of characters, but you know who still hasn't shown up? Oh look, it's Marty again. Hey, he came in right after Clover, that's cute. Aw, siblings. Maybe he drove her in, but he came in a little bit late. No idea why he's staying, and she's not, but don't think too hard about it. Should I wait for the closer, or do I care? No. Wait, yes, I guess I do. Ever so slow on uptake. I can always trust Clover. She loves me, at least. She'll never betray me. I really want to know what else could possibly appear during this holiday. Like, I don't think anything can top the reaction I had to Wally, but I want to see someone else. Sorry, Marty, I kind of destroyed your order. He does not care. These two siblings, they're my trusted allies in getting good scores. I will always love them both. Did I even put the bread in? No. Talented. I feel like the 3 cheese is used a lot less in comparison to everything else. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to when the 3 cheese is being used. I just feel like I don't see it as often because it's such a strong color. I remember it usually. That was really half-baked, but thanks, Kahuna. Love you too. Alrighty. Let's see, do I level up again or no? Nope, L. You cannot make me play Slider against my will. Alright, someone else needs to show up for this holiday just so I can see if they're as insane as Wally. That is not someone showing up for this holiday, what the hell? Wouldn't it be crazy if Wally was literally the only character that appears for this holiday? He's like, yep, that's it, that's all you need. He knows he's peak. Also, whatever the new sauce is that I got looks disgusting. I should probably not act surprised by that, but it still looks disgusting. Pastaria is just not one of those games that makes me want to eat the food. Donutaria, though, that's a hazard for my health. I should really make this little guy in Papa Louie Pal's app so I can keep him. He's cute. I know I threw them together in a rush, but he's still cute. Oh god, the sauce. Oh no, why does it look like that? Connor bringing in the giant trident this time. Great. I really wish my customers would stop threatening me, but whatever, we'll take it, I guess. Oh, burning something. I think it's funny I can hold down the button and just kind of move my mouse anywhere on screen. I think I do that a lot in mobile. Because you can't just touch it and then just kind of move your hand to the side. There's no motivation to do it, I just do it. See, now that I mentioned the 3 cheese, everyone's getting it. My fault. I can't get the characters I want to have appear, but I can have egg sack 37 times. You might get Pastaria to go next. Why? Do you like suffering like I do? I forgot for a minute what I did on the cook station, and I was like, what did I do? And I was like, oh yeah, I burned it. I think the noodles are too sensitive to being burnt, honestly. I leave that shit in there all the time, and it doesn't matter for me in real life. Oh my god, he's here! He's real! He's real! He's real! The joke is over! He's here! He did it! He finally showed up, and he's ordering, like, 6 million pieces of meat. Okay. What does it mean? I can't believe he actually showed up. I kinda just thought he was never gonna appear. Oh. Okay. I was cut off right in the process of dragging that. And Clover's here again. Maybe I am attracting the people whose names start with C. I just realized I put Chuck's thing in for the wrong amount of time. Compulsively! I can fix this though. I should have enough wait time that I can just yeet this and just hold down on the timer. I really don't like the green ones because there's so few that you just don't think to look for them. In later games, there's enough variety that you are paying attention, but here it's so uncommon that you just forget it's even a thing. It's especially good in ones like Cheeseria and stuff like that because you pretty much always are paying attention. I just don't think there's enough variety early on in this game. Okay, well, we salvaged that really fast. Hi, Quinn. Oh my god, Chuck dancing. Peek. See, now this video actually makes sense because he appeared. It just took him over an hour. It almost took him an hour and a half. That's great. Can I call it clickbait if the thumbnail includes him and he's not there for over an hour? Maybe I shouldn't call my own video clickbait, huh? Oh my god, I actually left the bread too long. I didn't even know that could still happen at this point. Oh well, it wouldn't have been 100 anyway, so it's not a big deal. That build station was nearly perfect. I almost got him. Well, that's gonna be a bad score. Sorry in advance to Clover. Oh my goodness. Never mind, Clover just loves me. I could do anything wrong and Clover would be like, you can't actually do anything wrong. I love you. And I'd be like, I love you too, Clover. Try a little harder with the cheese. It just feels bad. No matter how I try and lay it out, it just does not feel good. You can't go fast with it because it just feels bad and you miss half the spots, but if you go too slow, you feel like you miss half the spots anyway, so it's like, what am I doing? Not fond of when it just feels like I'm RNG getting it right or not, but whatever. It's kind of the nature of these games, I guess. Alright, now we're just making up titles. I don't want to play Hallway Hunt. I hope that's not an achievement-related thing. I'll have to look at some point. Oh, it's Bertha. I didn't realize she was created at this point. I'm sorry? Oh yeah, I guess it was created by this point. I kind of forgot when Hot Doggeria came out. I just called her an it by accident. I'm so sorry, Bertha. I did not mean it that way. Literally. I don't think I want whatever this topping is. Also, not gonna lie, Bertha, not really the other character I would expect for Neptune-themed holiday. Honestly. Like, what does she have to do with water? Maybe I just don't understand what this holiday is. I'm gonna have to look this up later, and then I can guarantee you the wiki will tell me nothing, and I will have learned nothing. Because half the time the wiki seems just as confused as I am about what's going on with the holidays. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's a holiday, and I'm like, okay, thanks, I think. I imagine Wally's just gonna keep showing up every day in his fantastic and amazing outfit that I have actually never seen before today. Which I think is impressive because I feel like I would have noticed this by now because it's incredibly memey. But I'm not complaining. The jump scare was extremely funny. Literally, what am I pouring out? Hello. We're just gonna go get that order and then we're gonna worry about taking the pasta out. And I'm going to stare closely so I don't pull them out in the wrong order because I'm insane. Okay, let's see. This one first. This one second. Yes, I have done it. My brain still works. Gotta do it slowly like I'm playing a game for 3-year-olds. I mean, actually, what is the age rating on the apps? It's probably like 3 and up, isn't it? Hmm. Really scared someone's else is gonna have a green order. Barely noticed this one. Speak of the devil. I mean, at least I remember Kingsley does the undercooked pasta. Is it undercooked? I can't really tell. I don't know if it's just supposed to be as lightly as possible or undercooked. I might as well do this one instead. I imagine that the mobile game gives you a tutorial and identifies what it is, but I would have to actually look. And I think it did say it by name when I was purchasing the timer, but I was not checked in when I was doing that, so... The only reading I need is reading people's orders badly as I throw dust on the floor. I like how my mouse cursor changed so like I can grab the order while they're reading it off, but I can't. Oh, it's al dente. That makes sense. I feel like I read that, processed it, and instantaneously forgot, because now that you say that, that makes sense. I should buy a capture card and stream, like, Pokemon or something, I think. That would be fun. Ugh, it's the closer, or else I actually would just push the order through, but man, it's the closer. I know better than to trifle with them. Except when I do trifle with them. Pretend I didn't literally mess up Zolo's order to the point where I missed one of his stars early on in this entire save. That didn't happen. You hallucinated it. Yeah, let me put more pasta in my pasta, that's what I wanted. King of misclicks over here. I feel like there's a safer way to hold your cat than just kind of pressing it into the back of a restaurant chair, but whatever. The tomatoes look so wrong. I'd be mad too if I had tomato just randomly in the middle of my noodles. Like, you're just scooping them out and there's just a chunk of tomato. Like, that's so gross. It's not even like it's smaller pieces of pasta. Those were the big pieces, so you're even likelier to just have one bite of pasta and then just whole tomato chunk. That's disgusting. No, I'm not allowed to play Bergazilla anymore after the incident. I'm sorry, I can't get over how insane Neptune's Feast is as a holiday name. Like, what do you mean? Rico Arcade? He gets his own arcade? Okay, throw this thing in the trash. Put this here because they actually do like these. I don't know if that's gonna stop them from dancing. They tend to kind of pick randomly from what I've noticed. The posters are rotting, but not a whole lot, so I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Wow, she's usually earlier game than this, or at least in my experience so far. Kinda interesting to see her so late. I mean, day 41 isn't super late, but it's certainly later than most of the other games I've played so far. She usually gets introduced in like the first 10 days in those, if she's even introduced at all and isn't just a filler character at the start. Maybe I've just gotten lucky with her appearances so far. Nope, wrong. The amount of pastas I've nearly self-sabotaged. Wow, dev jump scare. It's been a long time, actually. I haven't even said that today. Run the bread through. I don't know, something about anchovies on pasta that upsets me. And again, anchovies kind of upset me in general. Connor, you gotta stop bringing in the tridents. It's really scary. Also, I think he was drinking my punch. Alright, run along with your kind of horrifying pasta, young lady. Go back to your Let's Plays. I'm one to talk. I'm slightly behind on time, I think, here. It'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna destroy my orders, but I don't really like it when the receipts start stockpiling. If it burns, it burns. I don't even know what's over there. Could I check? Yes. Will I? No. That should be good enough. If anything, it'd be at 99% still. Okay, I did put that through. I like when it's chunkier seasoning. It feels like it's actually covering the stuff properly instead of feeling incredibly weird. I haven't seen you in like 2 days in game. Let's see. Okay, I think I picked up the pace well enough that I'm back on track now, so I'm not too pressed. This is too much seasoning. More than 0 is too much for me. And I don't mean in terms of me eating it, I mean in terms of me making it. Don't put this much. It makes me mad. I've got to stop having the egg sack in my building. This is ridiculous. This should be some kind of health hazard. I should be allowed to declare her exempt from being able to be in my building. There's probably someone out here whose favorite character is her. And if that person ever watches my videos, I am so sorry. I don't hate her. I just think it's funny. Earlier I contemplated, like, having one I hate, and she's probably the closest one to one I hate, but, like, hate's a very strong word, and dislike is pretty strong too. It's more like, yeah, not a big fan of this design. I didn't put the bread through, god damn it. I guess I'll just get the order. I would've had to do that anyway, so I guess it works. This order looks cursed. I'm getting a lot of silvers already. Alright, what is this then? Literally, what is this? Is there someone who wants like 10 pieces of chicken? No, I don't think it lets you do that. Wait a minute, what? Uh-oh. I'll roll with it. I can salvage this. I don't know why I got another hair spaghetti in here to begin with, but, you know, brain short-circuiting as always. Alright, let's run the focaccia through now. Shake this dry. No. There we go. Alright, let's speed run this one as fast as I can. It doesn't really matter at this point. I wonder if I can do that. That might actually be a good strat. I say this like I'm speedrunning a game or something. Like, hell no. Alright. See, she didn't even know I threw away the initial version of her order for some reason because I am blind or something, I don't know. Meanwhile, the closers love me, as always. I don't know what it is with me and the closers. I swear they like me better than the normal customers, honestly. Which is ironic, because I hated doing closing shifts at restaurant work, and I pretty much refused to. I would mostly do opening. I wonder if the closing people there would have liked me. Is this stage 1 again? Did it just loop around? I mean, I figured it would've. Man, that's easy though. Alright, not actually worried about playing that. I just kinda actually enjoy that minigame to some degree, so I was like, yeah, let me do it. Yay, money. Not that it really matters at this point in the game. One time I mathed out how much you get paid on a weekly basis, and you're like so far below minimum wage in anywhere, it's hilarious. Well, in terms of US money anyway, which, to be fair, this game is displayed as US dollars, so I would calculate it that way, and yeah, it's way below minimum wage. Wait a minute. I caught it. Alan's back! Oh my god, he's forgiven me. Okay, I can't destroy his order this time. I'm so sorry, Alan. What's that one gif of him say again? The one that's on Tenor, or however you say that website's name. Little chili cheese cat. I like that gif of him. I don't know who made it, but it's a good gif. I'm not gonna do that yet. Yeah, actually, where is Papa Louie in this game? It's like not relevant. I don't know when they added proper endings to the game, so I'm like, will he even show up in this game, or is Papa Louie just dead? Oh no, everything's happening. Why? Why do you return to me so often despite the things I say to you? Please leave my establishment immediately. It's not even that I dislike her, I just don't want to see the same character over and over and over and over and over. I kind of want different faces, you know? Like, I understand the ones that appear repeatedly for holidays, because fair enough, it's literally the holiday, but this time he does not hate me. I did not screw up his order. Much better. Why is that woman doing that in the back? I'm assuming you're talking about the dancing? Well, they're not doing it now, but there's a jukebox, so it does actually make them more patient. It also makes them do a funny dance. This is terrible. I didn't even try on that one. Does the sauce have physics? Kind of? It's not really super logical physics. I wouldn't really call it, like, quote-unquote physics, necessarily, but it does do stuff. Does it flow on the plate? No. Not really. Okay, this one's one of the short ones. I actually noticed for once in my life. This is a really complicated order, why? I'm mad at whoever ordered this, I don't even remember. I think it was the egg sack, honestly. Or was it? I don't know what's going on at this point. But whoever it is, I'm not forgiving you. Unless Chuck mystically appears, but I don't think he would order this. At least I hope he wouldn't. He better not. Oh god, wait. Everything she orders is cursed. Maybe she is evil. Maybe I was right the first time. 5 and then 6. Can put the hairballs in. I guess the hardest thing about this game is the multitasking. So if you're not good at multitasking, you are just toast by default. I also wonder if some people get caught up in getting 100% rather than just getting a good score, because I feel like that was a problem I had when I originally played the games. I was very upset I wasn't getting 100%. It's like, it doesn't really matter. Just do what you gotta do. Do your best. As long as it's a passing score, who really cares? You're doing your best. And that's what matters. This order looks gross. But I'm not surprised considering who ordered it. And of course it's perfect, because for some reason the closers are obsessed with me. I know they're supposed to be harder, but in my experience they're always not. Whatever. But if you mess something up, oh boy, you mess something up, so maybe it is harder. Anchovy expert. That is not an expert I want to be. Un-anchovy me. Now. Mitch's mess when Mitch hasn't even shown up. Quite illegal, honestly. The freshness is bad. What is messed up the most right now? Oh, this plant needs to go. Breadstick posters. I don't want to get rid of them, though. I like them. I'll get rid of some. Yeah, that's good enough. Hey, it's Mindy! It's a character I actually like. Let's go! And Wario's nose. Okay. And Mitch is off into the distance. Goodbye, Mitch. Now, for the unaware, Mindy reminds me a lot of a character I really like from Fortnite named Halsey. And for those that are aware, I don't care, you're hearing it again. And I also just really like Mindy's design on its own. It's just a good design. It's solid. I think she's pretty awesome. Chuck jump scare! Chuck jump scare! Chuck jump scare! Oh my god. Chuck alert. Chuck alert, he's real. I gotta get like a Chuck alarm or something in this room. Maybe I should put batteries in my stupid boogie bomb from Fortnite and just smack it every time Chuck shows up. And then get copyright claimed. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna burn. I'm not this stupid. I don't like how this sauce looks. Just straight up, I'm just gonna say it. Not a fan. Kinda gross. But I feel like I could say that about most of the sauces, so maybe I should just learn to accept it. I forgot to put the bread through. What am I doing? Sometimes my brain is like, okay, but do I want to grab it yet or not? Mindy, your order is disgusting, but I kinda assume you're crazy, so it's fine. At least in my opinion. I can move this at this point. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. I spilled it on the plate. Oopsie. Sorry, Chuck. I just refuse to do any of Chuck's orders properly. I actually don't know if I've gotten 100% on how many of the games. Something tragic always seems to happen. I probably did in Freezeria, actually. Freezeria is way too easy. Which is probably a good thing, considering how bad I am sometimes. I'm just gonna take Marty's order. Hello, Marty. I just think Marty's a good, solid design. Chuck, don't kill me. He did not kill me. We can still be friends. That's definitely the word I want to use for that, yeah. Whatever this behavior I have towards him is. What is this order? This is probably the most nasty order I've seen so far. That's amazing. I don't like this one. You're a tiny baby and you're ordering this? Your taste has already gone south for the winter. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Oh look, Cooper brought his cat in again. As he should. I honestly think this game would be 30 times worse if the ones with pets did not bring their pets in. True fact. Okay, let's go. Tastes have mushroom for improvement. I should ban you for that comment, honestly. I mean, I won't, but I disapprove. Whatever, I've destroyed that one. It's fine. I kind of let go of it by accident. It's fine. Whatever. I wasn't trying to get a good score anyway. Except I was. I'm sorry, Marty, don't hurt me. It didn't even affect the order that much. It's fine. I still got over 100%. I said I would play more loosey-goosey with the orders, but I think I need to, like, tone it down because I'm messing up way more. That meatball just disappeared instantly the second I put it down. Cat looks so sad to be here. Me too, man. This is despicable. This looks terrible. Jojo, you live like this? Why? I mean, I don't care, you're gonna give me my blue ribbon, but like, you live like this? I don't want to play the gondola game. Alright, well, we powered through most of Starlight Jamboree and Neptune's Feast, so I think at this point I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. So I hope everyone has a good rest of their night, and I hope they enjoyed me ruining as many orders as I physically could on complete accident. I promise I will not do any better next episode. It just won't happen. Sorry, but maybe Chuck will show up more than 2 times. Maybe it was 3, I don't remember. I don't know what's happening anymore. Alrighty. Night, everyone.